Dear boomers, I wanted to show you my fig trees. And here is one that is in its own container. These are planted in the ground, and as you can see, there are many figs on the trees this year, and I can't say that that was true last year. And I'm hoping that they make it beyond the frost or any frost that doesn't come right away to give me beautiful figs. And of course, there's little darling Mossy. Come on, Mosso. Come on. We're going to go look at the figs. Let's go this way. So, these were the figs my husband grew down at the farm when we lived on the farm. And then we came up here and transplanted them. I love them so much. Let me show you a fig or two. A fig or two. Here's some. There's some in here. Some in here. And then, of course, I showed you the hibiscus yesterday. The hibiscus is just unbelievable. As you can see, I have quite the forest in my backyard. There are some fig trees. So there's another one in a container. Yeah. So I want to show you the Buddha. The Buddha. Come on, let's go. And first of all, it's so hot outside that nobody is outside because they've been told to stay inside. So I want to show you the beautiful sky. It's been thundering and lightning this morning. I felt just a little rain drop on my elbow. Lightning has been detected, it says. We don't want to get struck with lightning, but before any of this happens, I want to show you the Buddha, which is my neighbor's Buddha. Let's go this way, Mossy. Mossy Moss. Massa, as I may have explained earlier in other videos, is my mascot. He is one of the most precious souls I have ever met. Mossy Moss. Oh, when he's outside, he doesn't pay much attention to me, which is fine. We are heading over to the Buddha, and I can't tell you how this Buddha is very unusual. It's been up for at least half a year, and I thought maybe people would have an aversion to it. Certainly not myself, but I thought others might have an aversion to it, and I was wrong. I like to be wrong about things like that. The Buddha. This is in a reality, this Buddha is a protector for everybody here in this wonderful neighborhood. We are so fortunate to have this protector. And this Buddha is very large statue. Over here, honey. Over here. So there is the Buddha. And we're going to go take a look at it. The people who own this Buddha are responsible for us having bought and purchased, I should say, my property 5 or 7 years ago. And here is the Buddha. Let's take a frontal look. And whoever takes care of the garden here does a beautiful job. Rose of Sharon, maybe? As you can see, such beautiful, beautiful plants. Various offerings to the Buddha. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. What happened was, we came to an auction at my house, and they were selling a snowblower. And then they were also selling the house. And I was just about to get enough money to buy the house from a investment at my work, but I didn't quite have it yet. And the woman who lived here, who was a Buddhist nun, offered to give me the down payment. She had never met me before, but she of course had met my husband. He knew everybody. And because of that affiliation, I was able to get the money from her. And in a few days, miraculously, the money I needed to buy the house, or I should say to repay her, the down payment came to me. And I was so happy, very, very happy. It was a miraculous experience because we weren't quite ready. The timing wasn't quite right, and then it didn't matter. My husband was going to do some work on this property here for the people, but when the nun said to him that she was hoping that some of her family would pitch in, he says, well, let your family pitch in. I don't want to take away work from them. And that's how that worked out. His generosity of spirit, as usual, was what helped all of us get through some things, including buying this house. I have lived here, I'd say, 7 years. Now that's a little unbelievable. 7 beautiful years. And I want to continue living here. And I am trying to stretch my dollars in the world of affiliate marketing to make that happen. So here's the tree. Here is the tree that is in front of my house. It's a beautiful tree. And I'm going to take some of those stakes to the yard for the beautiful gourds that I have back there. And life is a beautiful thing. It is so beautiful. Nature, doggies, Maso. Let's go to the backyard. So here's my hedge. You might definitely call this a privacy hedge because it obliterates my front porch. And at this point, I could trim it, but I don't want to. I love my hedge. I love it. The sky today is showing us that it's going to be storming soon. And it has been storming all morning. Beautiful thunderstorms. And it's unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Things are greening up from just a little bit of storming here and there. And yesterday I showed you my gourds. They looked a little droopy, but today they look great. Come on in, honey. Come on in. Yes. Go on in. Yes, my yard is a beautiful jungle. And here are my gourds. They're a little droopy. I'm not sure exactly why. It's just so hot. Maybe they should have been planted more in the shade. That's an idea. But here we go. The gourds. The Buddha. As I have said, that Buddha is a very protective element to our neighborhood. Now, these were art irises. They will come back next year. And here we are. The beautiful hibiscus. Beautiful hibiscus. This is a poke plant that attracts birds, and that's why I keep that there. And especially as it grows more towards autumn, the poke berries. There's lots of birds there. They just love them. Yes. And I'd say that the evening primrose is just a little in need of something. Water. Echinacea needs a little more water. Mint, beautiful mint. And here is this mulberry tree scenario that I will have to trim back at least for winter. Yes, it's like a secret garden back here. It's secret, it's beautiful. I like to hang out here, and it gives me great joy to be able to show you the loveliness of everything. This is the home over here that graciously gave me the down payment to my house, gave it to me until I paid it back 2 days later. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I am so full of gratitude. Here is a maple tree that has become a little overgrown, and I need to cut that back. So life goes on. We are happy people. We are happy. Yes, thank you so much for joining me today. You saw the hibiscus, you saw the Buddha, you saw the beautiful gourds, and here we are. As long as we wish to be, we are here. Bye-bye.